Yes or no?
Yeah.
Sure.
No? The CFO say. We can go yes? No! That's okay, I get a lot of no's. And
between your face and my face, so we can just put it on there.
we can do that. That's alternative. All right. So,
Hey guys.
here's my last word for you guys. This is the picture I just had.
1 minute here. I'm just
This is what I felt about big cars.
uploading last minute fix for layer picking. I think it's broken right now, but hopefully
So, will you have
it
a,
will work.
sense of mission? Will you have a good thing going? Will you have excitement?
Oh wait, where's my
And don't ever turn your
where's
customer
my
service
camera?
into some sort of a cost center, something trying to save money on.
What
Make
the
that
heck
your
happened to
product.
my camera?
So keep it up and make
Oh
sure
no, did I unplug it?
All right.
Accidentally? Shit, the world's worst YouTube streamer right here. It's alright. Try to plug it back in.
Just wanted to give you a little something on behalf of BigCommerce.
Wow.
I think it's because I
Wow.
was using it earlier for something else. Yeah, okay, here we go. We're back. Alright. Just watching this video of this guy who like goes around and does stupid requests that I guess the idea is like to get rejected as much as you can. Have you guys ever heard of this? Here, let's see. Ask strangers for compliments.
This is Ja. I'm back from LA. I'm exhausted from today is also the rough day for me, actually. But
I'll just
anyway,
put this on the side while we
I
paint.
think that this is a good idea to try this thing in my rejection therapy, which is to ask people to give me some compliments.
Rejection therapy is what
This is actually
they call it.
Dan Ariely request. He liked the last one, so he asked me to do this one. So
I guess the idea is to
because, again,
get
from
rejected a lot so you
the
don't
idea is
fear it as
it's
much.
really hard for people to ask or to give compliments to each other. But when they actually do, everyone's happy. Now, I'm gonna walk up to 5 strangers inside Costco. That's where I'm in front of right now, and to ask them to give me some compliments. And to make it fair, and I will also give them compliments as well to force myself to do it and see how it goes. You can tell I like how much I like Costco, so I'm here again. But since last time I tried to speak over the intercom, I hope when I walk in this time, they don't just wrestle me to the ground and start beating me up with pizza and hot dogs and pour Coke on me. I hope it doesn't happen. We'll see what happens. All right, follow me.
Hope he doesn't get hit by a chicken bake.
Excuse me. Can I ask you for something? Can you give me a compliment?
Mm.
Can you just say something nice about me?
You're tall. In nice clothes.
Thank you. Let me say something. I think you're a really good father. You take care of your
So
kid,
awkward.
and she's a lovely kid.
Thank you.
All right. All right. Merry Christmas. Hey, ma'am. Excuse me. How are you? Can I ask you for something? Can you give me a compliment? Just give me a compliment. Say something nice about me.
You look nice today.
Thank you. And I love your glasses and earrings. They give you a lot of character.
Thank you.
So, all right. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
There. Hey, can I ask you something?
Yeah.
Can you say? Can you give me a compliment? Say something nice about me.
Sure.
Oh, what's going on? Are you filming us or something?
Yeah, it's a social. It's for my personal project. I want to have people give me compliments, and I'll return in favor.
Okay.
Would that be okay?
Yeah. That's
Well,
fine. So,
Sure. You went to a reputed university. You have
That's cool,
you
yeah.
go for a great basketball team.
oh, thank you.
Sure.
You guys are awesome. You're taking your parents and your kids to do Friday night shopping. That's pretty cool. So, you got lovely kids. All right, guys. Merry Christmas. Bye.
Guess that would
Hey,
make
man.
shopping at
Are
Costco
you gonna
more
set up
fun.
the stand here?
No, I'm done for the night.
Oh, you're done for the night.
Yeah.
Can I ask you for something? Can you say something nice about me? Like give me a compliment?
Sure. Oh God, my brain's gonna. I like your hair,
Oh, thank you. A lot of gel in there.
and you're very nice and friendly.
Oh, thank you.
Are you taping me or something?
It's for my personal project. Like
Oh, okay.
it's Christmas time. Yeah.
Well, you're nice and tall,
Oh, thank you.
and nice looking.
Oh, thank you. That's enough.
enough.
Sandy, you work really hard. It's a Friday night, and you're still working. So you're a really hardworking person. So I really appreciate that.
Thank you.
All right. All right. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Bye bye. Hey, sir. Hey, can I ask you for something? Can you say something nice to me? Can you give me a compliment?
Yes, it's a wonderful university there.
Oh, thank you.
Duke University is an excellent university.
Thank you, sir. Are you doing shopping for your family?
Yes.
It's Friday night shopping for your family. That's pretty awesome. You're a good family man.
Thank you.
So
Now, why are you doing this?
it's my personal project. It's Christmas time. I want to give people compliments, and I want to have people give me compliments and see how it goes. So far, so good.
Excellent.
All right.
You're welcome.
All right. Thank you. See ya. All right. Wow. I'm 5 for 5. If this is rejected therapy, the doctor needs to be fired. Anyway, but Dan, you lost today. People are more than willing to give me compliments, whether I show the camera or not. So and now I know I'm friendly, I'm tall, and I went to a good university. I'm good looking. I dress nicely. Wow, I'm so much happier than I was before. So every one of you should do this, whether to a stranger or to your loved ones. Ask for compliments, but also give them compliments. Everyone is happier afterward. All right, this is holiday spirit, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
I'm so bad at giving compliments. Makes me... Yeah. I guess I should do that more. So, yesterday we started this one, and kind of went off the rails, talking about, just, I guess, business in general, of like artists trying to do business on the side, and the conversation was really fun, but the painting didn't really happen, so I'm gonna try to finish it up today and make up for that lost time. But it was fun talking about it, and I mean, at least it's something to talk about, I guess. Like, I'm not very good at keeping the conversation going on these streams, but yeah, I guess we had another little meeting today from that class, and a lot of the people, were asking, we're asking about our project and what do we think the next step is, and I was like, oh, I guess the next step for this stuff would be to try to promote it more and get it out there, and maybe contact some other YouTubers or somebody to take a look at it, and they were like, oh, okay, that's cool, but what's the thing that's holding you back? And I said that I think it's just me, like I'm not confident enough to do it yet. And there's still a few little things that I want to tweak with the to make the program better before I start sending it out to anybody like that. But so they were suggesting that I should watch this guy on YouTube, and I guess, yeah, his whole project is just rejection therapy, which I don't know if you guys have heard of this, but yeah, the idea is to just go up to random strangers and try to get rejected for stupid little things like oh, will you tell me a secret about your life and I'll tell you a secret about me, just like stupid stuff like that, and see if they'll, I mean, I guess it's a win-win for you, because if you get rejected, then you're building the resistance against your fear of being rejected, and then the other and then if they do answer and they do accept, then that's cool too, because then you get to have a nice little weird interaction with somebody. Like he did another one that was like he started off with $1 and just walked around the neighborhood trying to trade $1 up as many times as he could, and see what he could get in 10 trades. And that was kind of fun, because he like traded for some crayons, and then he traded the crayons for a shoebox, and then shoebox for a flashlight. And then one guy was like pretty generous. He heard the experiment, and he just gave him like a brand new motorcycle helmet, like a $80 motorcycle helmet, which was way above the value of what he had of the flashlight or whatever. And just goes to show that, like, I don't know, maybe if you ask for things, things can happen if you ask for them sometimes, which I know I'm really bad at. Like, I hate asking for help sometimes. And yeah, I've always had this mentality of, like, everybody has their own problems. Nobody's really got time to help you. So you just need to take care of yourself and figure stuff out on your own, is how I've like approached everything so far. So it's an interesting approach. I bet it worked. I mean, it looks, he's proving that it works. He's like going around, and it seems like most people will surprise you if you just talk to them. And I've actually noticed that with YouTube too, like just asking random questions, it's always surprising answers from people. Like, anyway, that was this morning. I've been just watching that guy's videos and figuring out or learning about that stuff. Hey Brad, how's it going? Thanks for the UI suggestions again. I definitely like the second version you sent. But yeah, I'm still amazed that you're even doing that in the first place. I'm like, I almost feel like guilty, like what is Brad gonna get out of this? But yeah, thank you for sending those. I only got job offers after I asked for a job on social media. Oh wow, nice. Were you also applying to, like going through the official job application process at the same time when you asked on social media? And by the way, I have the same exact experience as you. Like, the only jobs I've ever gotten were through the internet, like from strangers from the internet, actually, that So that's what I always tell students when they're trying to look for a job, is to actually skip the whole like applying online on the career website or whatever, and just post stuff online and interact with people in your art community, and then that's where the magic starts to happen. But I don't know if that's the right way, but that's the way that worked for me. So that's what I usually like recommend people to do. And I don't know, maybe also like when you apply to job on the career sites, like maybe they're looking for different things too. Like maybe your resume has to be a certain way, and maybe the copy, like your writing skills need to be better in order to get a job that way. I don't know. And Marichi, yeah, she is very pretty. I don't know who this is. I have no idea. I spent a few years applying through websites and got either no communication back or rejections. But after asking recruiters directly, I had a lot more success. Yeah, same here. I never really got a good response from those like web applications. Have you guys ever gotten a job like through a really weird, unexpected way? I guess that's kind of or one question I've actually asked everyone before in the past was like, what's the weirdest job you ever had, or like the most memorable job? Even it could even be like a really short summer job, when you're in high school or something like that, like just a weird job. Like I had a couple weird ones. Like I was a photographer for a church, like a church kids summer camp for a summer. So I had to like go around and take pictures of little kids, and then I guess which is a little bit weird. And then there was also I did demolition for a summer also. Like we got to like tear apart the inside of an apartment building. That was kind of interesting. You got to see it was kind of like a story, because you would see weird stuff, like a burnt out bedroom with like only the bed springs left over, and then you'd find like a little pile of what we thought was probably human poop in the closet, and then there'd be like a bird's nest in the closet, all sorts of weird stuff. And then we got to make little flamethrowers from WD-40 cans. It was kind of fun. And what other weird jobs did I have? I guess those are like the main weird ones. After that, I kind of like sort of got into more art related work, which art related work tends to be a lot more not as much craziness, I guess, compared to those. Maybe more politics, but Not as much like working with an actual crazy person type stuff. Hello, Guillaume. Hey, Adam. More demo stories? Let's see. What else happened? Well, I've already told my getting into a fight with Eddie story multiple times on the stream, but I guess I'll just tell it again. But it's a dumb story, though. Oh, God. Has anyone here already heard my stupid getting in a fight with Eddie? Oh, God. I was so pissed off about that for like months after, even. I would be like sitting there, you know, I don't know, taking a shit or whatever, and I'd just be like, fuck Eddie. I hate that guy. Fuck Eddie. I never met someone who was like such an asshole. But I don't know, whatever. It's kind of an embarrassing story too, because it's like, what was I even doing? I want to hear you guys' stories though. I'm tired of telling the same old stuff over and over. And you guys are probably sick of it too, like anybody who's heard that for the third time. Or do you guys have any asshole coworker stories? Yesterday we were talking about bad bosses, but we didn't talk about bad coworkers, because that can be fun too. Or good coworkers, I don't know. I need to stop being so negative all the time. What's your line of work? Concept art? Yeah, that's one of the things that I do. Yes, concept art. I also teach Blender. I'm also working on this app here called Heavypaint. This is like my main job right now. Developing it. But yeah, my background is in like art, design, and art, and automotive design, and animation, and all that kind of stuff. Do I still have sausage making skills? I don't. When did I ever have sausage making skill? I spent a year in the UK working on a working holiday visa after high school and got a... Oh, sorry. That's a question for Brad. Yeah, that sounds fun. Gourmet sausage. Is it a lot of work to make a gourmet sausage? Like, is it really I don't know, exact? I should read things in order. That way I know what's going on. I shouldn't be smudging so early in the morning. It's dangerous. There's a special technique to getting the exact amount of sausage into the skin so they don't burst. Yeah. Is it like the Chipotle guys when if you tell them to like if somebody orders a burrito that's like too loaded, they're like, fuck. It's like, this is gonna be, it's like surgery getting that burrito. We're gonna need some braces. We're gonna need some structural support here. Maybe they could make a burrito that's like a honeycomb structure waffle burrito or something that can hold like 15 pounds worth of burrito. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Well, I guess I'll tell the Eddie story for Aaron. So I was working the whole summer with my friend and a couple of kids doing construction stuff. Like we were doing the demolition, and then we were painting people's houses, and we just go to a new site every couple weeks or something. And then so we ended up. Our new assignment was to paint a church, and we were up, painting this church. It's kind of got the tall steeple thing, and for that day, nobody else could come in except for me and Eddie. So the boss put Eddie in charge for the day because he's like the older one, and by only like I don't know, a couple years, and we're all kids anyway, and then. I don't know, like that day, the power really went to his head, I guess, and he started like, I don't know, like really bossing me around everywhere. And I was like, okay, whatever. And then we ended up, we were up on these crazy tall ladders, like ladders that get all the way, probably up to the second story and higher. They're like abnormally tall ladders, and we were trying to paint the top window of the church, and we were trying to mask it off. And I was like, Eddie, like, can we just mask it off this way instead of that way? Because it'd be easier to do it. And then he's like, no, bitch, you listen to me. Like, I'm the boss. And I was like, oh my God, fuck you, Eddie. And then he ended up just like climbing down the ladder super fast, and he had this like crazy look of rage in his eyes, and he was like climbing down really fast. I was like, oh my God, this guy's insane. And so I started climbing down really fast too, and then we just ended up like on the ground right away, just fighting and rolling around and just punching each other's heads on the floor. It was really dumb. Don't recommend it if you can avoid working with a crazy person. But yeah. And then after that, he would do all sorts of like racist things also. But Eddie was kind of like a troubled kid, I think. He, whatever. He had his own issues. So, but yeah, that wasn't fun. We got fired right then, that day. And then even when we were like, someone from the office came out to, because we had this altercation, and then we were both like explaining our side of the story because we're the only ones there. And then, he was explaining his side. I'm like, okay, whatever. You're full of shit, Eddie. And then I was explaining my side. And then he got so angry there as I was talking that he just like swung at me right away. Like while the three of us are standing there having, explaining ourselves right in front of the boss too. So it was like, yeah, he's crazy. But thankfully we were kids though, because I don't think that's good to be doing that when you're, like you can go to jail and stuff for that, right? So, we probably still could have, we were old enough, I think, for it to be not good. So that was just a bad thing. I shouldn't have, like, put myself in that position either. Somehow, I don't know how, because he was just like super aggressive. But that was my fun time with Eddie. But I think now, like when I think of him now, I don't get angry or anything. I just feel like, what the hell was going on in his life that made him so like angry and aggressive all the time, So I imagine like he must have just been having a shitty time overall if he's like doing that. Yeah, my first and only ladder fight, guys. For some reason, I used to get in a lot of fights, like, not a lot, but I've been in a few fights when I was little, like when I was like in, I don't know, elementary school and middle school and stuff. And I don't know why, because I'm not really like, I don't consider myself aggressive at all. But I think the problem is like, people would pick on me a lot, and I wouldn't really back down, and then we'd end up in a fight. So I don't think I ever like started a fight. It was just always like somebody fucking with me, and then we end up in a fight, And then we usually end up being friends afterwards, which is kind of a funny thing too. But I would say basically anyone that I ever got into a fight with in school, I ended up being like really cool with them, being friends. The only person that didn't happen with was probably Eddie, because we weren't in school, so like I never saw him again after that. But who knows? Maybe we would have been cool after. I don't know. Probably not, but yeah, I kind of feel different now, like I don't know. Yeah, maybe I feel bad for Eddie now, because like what happened to him, you know, for him to be like that. Anyway, that's my little story. Does anyone else have any cool stories? Oh God. Were you guys the bully or the bullyee? What do you call the person being bullied? The nerd or the I'll call it the bullyee, the bullyee, bullier and bullyee. Definitely the bullyee. Do you have any story of redemption from being bullied, or justice, or did you get you found no justice in your life? Worst job I had was peddling Comcast to people at Best Buy. I basically walked up to strangers and tried to sell them bad deals. I left after the first day when the guy I was shadowing took a guy's info and ordered an installation at his house without his permission. Oh my God. What? How is that possible? That's nuts. I guess a job like that would get you pretty numb to rejection though, if you had it. I guess no person who's done retail probably like people who've done retail probably have like already are used to the whole like rejection therapy thing, and they're probably like way beyond that, you know? Does anybody have any good bullying stories? I have one sort of a creative bullying story. Is like I was like I knew these kids were like one guy was really big, like he was like twice the size of the other kid, and whenever we would like go outside to recess or to play after school or whatever, and he would chase down the littler guy. He would sit on him and like pin him to the ground, and then he would pee his own pants and like rub his wet piss pants on the other little kid. And it was like, that was like every day after school. And I was like, wow, that's pretty horrible. but they ended up being like best friends, those two. So I don't know how it works. It's just that's probably like the most memorable bullying that I've ever witnessed in my life. I don't know. Do you guys have any like weird most creative bully awards that you could talk about? My face is covered with the logo. Oh shoot. Can't be having that. How do I move the logo? Here, I'll just go up here. Hey everyone. Fresh air up here. Come on guys, nobody has like, you've never been bullied or you've never seen anybody get bullied before? Or you weren't the bully? It's okay if you were a bully, that's fine. We're fine with bullies. You can take the credit and like just tell us how you bullied someone, like as long as it was creative. I mean, we can appreciate that. It's a creative channel here. Any kind of creativity is cool, I guess. If you're like a bully artist, whatever. Like, it's okay if you were a bully. I kind of want to hear from the bully side perspective too, because you don't usually hear from the bully side of things. It's usually the people, like the victims, who are always like, oh, this guy was an asshole to me, but you don't hear it from the other side. Like, why were you being an asshole? What was going on? Why were you being an Eddie? What was going on in your life? Just felt like it? I don't know. Hey Chris. Let's see. It was nuts? What was nuts? I was at a pool and this kid kept stabbing me and my friend with a plastic fork. We told the lifeguard, and then the lifeguard made us take the trash out? What? Wow. That's weird. Why? Our school had one guy that everyone was bullying and chasing around. I guess he was a masochist. What, you think that he enjoyed it? You think he wanted it? No, Chris, I didn't see the first part. Wait, what did you say? All I say is like your face is covered with the logo, and then it was nuts. Maxim is the bully. Yeah, he's like. Our school had one guy. That was me. No. Oh, is the chat not working? Sorry, let me try. Oh, sorry, it's on top chat. Let me change it to live chat, see if anything else popped up. Actually, I don't see anything. Would you be painting with this style in a different program? Yeah, I painted this style with Photoshop before. I stood up to protect him one time and he tried to tackle me. Oh wow. Interesting. NeoDOS, yes, this is my app. I've been working on it and trying to make it better, but yes, this is mine. It's my baby. What jobs do you think I could get with my current drawing skills? I'm trying to enroll in UX bootcamp, but it's not really my thing. Just remember the banana gunner. Oh yeah. I don't know. Are you into product design still? Or I definitely think you shouldn't do the UX if you don't like it. You should try to like stick to the stuff that you enjoy. A friend and I psychologically bullied a guy called Dull Dave. We were put in a team with him and made him do all the work. But he was so bad at the work, we ended up having to do it all in 2 days. Oh, okay, so I guess everybody loses in that story. But oh, I feel bad for him already if his name is Dull Dave. I really love the style of painting. How do you get those mixes of colors? Yeah, Neodos, you are answering your own question. You have to pick colors a lot constantly. So try not to mix. Just use these RGB and move them around. So if let's say we're over here and we are trying to get this chin area. So okay, we're going between purple and salmon color, so maybe we just need a little bit of red, a little bit of green, and that's it, right? So anytime you want to go between a color, just pick that color and maybe tweak these bars a tiny bit. Wait, I need to go up. And that's how you get those nice, more rich colors. Is you don't want to mix too much because that tends to dull stuff out. iPad version, it's getting close. I think I'm honing in on it. The iPad version is working. I just need to wrap up some stuff and also figure out if I want to make this a completely different app or part of the same, or just replace the old one, because I'm scared that it's going to piss off a lot of people when their old version gets replaced if they really like the old version. I don't know. Chris says study graphic design. Yeah, well, which one is your favorite? Do you like product design more or graphic design more, or something totally different? I think just do the one that you're most interested in, I guess. Hey Jaden. Hello Sunny. Oh. Hey. You making some coffee today? Okay. This little mustache area is, I think this blue is kind of too much. Maybe. Oh my god. This is cheating a little bit, but you should, use these fill gradients to make softer transitions too, if you're feeling lazy. And the way this tool works is it's kind of like you draw a gradient like that. So it's just nice for, getting stuff to tuck around corner. Oh. If you want to be really crazy, you can try hardcore mode, which just turns off all the eyedropper and stuff, so that way you have to pick every single color from scratch. So this will really help you with color if that's what you're trying to do. So maybe I should try that, because I'm not really happy with what's happening down here in the mouth. My mom scheduled me for COVID vaccine. All right, nice. How does mixer brush work? Sometimes I get cool effects, but I don't really know what's going on. Actually, Jared, I just like yesterday and the day before changed mixer to be a little bit more clear. So hopefully it's a lot more straightforward now. So when you click on it, it gives you this automatically, which is just it's picking two colors and blending in between them, or it's eyedropping the first point and also the last point. So if we make a red square over here and we make a green square over here and then we get the mix, we can blend like that. And then also today I added pre-mixing, which was in the old version too, but basically if you change your color, then it will pick that color for the first point instead of the color that's on. If I don't pre-mix, it just picks the color that's already there. So I hope that helps explain mix. And it was a little bit confusing in the previous versions, but this one 2032 from today has this change in it. Oh, okay. The iPad version, I think might actually no. The iPad version might be different, but if you use a line tool with mix on, you'll get this effect. This is basically line tool with mix. And mixer just means it's picking the colors underneath. It's eyedropping as you draw. Do you want to make a game? Yeah, someday. I would. I want to do something based off like Boyd's or like flocking simulations and stuff like that. Someday. Thanks, Adam. Me too. So I hope one day. I'll just keep telling myself that. But really, I can't help myself. I have like OCD when it comes to this UI stuff. So every time I use it, I always find something that I want to change, like no matter what. I like have an urge to, like, little things bother me a lot with UI. And every time I change one thing, then it's like, oh, well, that kind of affects the other thing. I want to change that thing now, and just like keeps going and going and going. Forever, probably. I made her chin too big, I think, right? I want to get this shadow here. This blue shadow along the jaw is really nice because it sort of makes a cross-section line across her jaw, and it shows that cheek, like the roundness of the cheek. So I definitely want to get that in there. It's not that drastic though. I think I'm like over exaggerating it too much. Ugh. I'm frustrated because I have to make a living very soon. Yeah. Yeah. Where to find the pics? This one's just from Bing, I think, or Google. Talk to Craig and Simon. And yeah, of course I remember Fabian, Lacey, and Craig Shoji. I don't remember Simon though. Was Simon one of our... Wait. Was Simon the main teacher? No, that was Stan. Simon Cole. Oh man, I'm blanking out. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, LA's good. It's pretty lockdowny. There's nothing much going on. The Asian dude with a Ducati, I don't know. Was he like one of the students or a teacher? 1/3 of us are infected. Yeah, it's apparently bad here. Like, apparently the hospitals are pretty full. But I don't know. I haven't been outside though, so I don't know what's going on. Okay, I feel bad now because he's one of the teachers and I'm not sure if I took his class. I don't know. Did you see Robert Valley's character design class? Yeah, actually, Michelle was in the class, so I was like watching. I was watching it. It's pretty awesome. I can't get over how he draws. He makes it look so easy. Just draws portrait in like 5 minutes. And it's awesome. Okay, I know Eric. Man, did we have Eric as a teacher? I think you have way better memory than me. I actually have a really shit memory. But I know Eric. He does like photography now, right? Holy shit. We did have Eric. Wow, okay, that's crazy because I know him now, but I totally didn't realize that we had him as a teacher back then. I must be having like a giant brain fart because, yeah. Okay. I think I know who Simon Coe is too. I've like seen pictures of him, but I don't know him personally, I don't think. But anyway, I need to figure out what's going on with this picture here. Why can't I pick layers anymore? Man, I'm getting hungry. Shit, I forgot about lunch today. Okay, let's see. See, like, maybe we were in a different class because I had Craig and Fabian at Art Center, but I don't think I ever had Eric and Simon. Maybe maybe it was like 2 groups. Could it have been that? Like, you guys had Eric and Simon and we had Craig and Fabian? Because I definitely remember Craig and Fabian were there. Like, teaching us VisCom or whatever. Okay, yeah, then that yeah, I think we were maybe in the different groups for that. Oh, Jaden's got Eric as perspective teacher. That's cool. Tell him Vaughn says hi next time you see him. And Chris Koo. Oh man, I don't even remember. It was like a cooler thing or something. That was such a fun summer. We're talking about like this summer program that me and Min Koo went to, and that was in like 2006 actually. We like a couple of people from my high school and from other high schools, or all around the country, we all like there was a scholarship thing that you could apply to called IEA, and one of the programs was like to do a summer camp at Art Center. So we met there, and it was really fun. It was everybody's, like, we're all in high school, so it was everybody's first time like out of the living away from home, and that in itself was super exciting. I remember like just being so hyped and met a lot of really cool people who ended up teachers and friends, and yeah. Yeah, I feel really lucky we got to do that. That was super fun. I really wanted to go to Art Center after that summer. I was like, Art Center's the shit. But unfortunately, I never made it. I never made it to Art Center, but it was really great to get that experience though. Just I got accepted to CCS and CIA a few years ago, but didn't go. Almost got a full ride to CIA, but I don't know why I didn't go. Yeah, actually, kind of a similar thing with me. Like, I got like a pretty good scholarship for CIA, so that's why I ended up going there. But then ended up switching to CCS because I thought that they had a better car design program. But yeah. You don't know why you didn't go though, huh? What did you do instead of going? Worked at my parents' restaurant. I think it was I couldn't get FAFSA. Yeah. Man, all the loan stuff is horrible. Like, school school prices in general are so stupid. Oh, okay. Yeah. You have your green card now? Were we talking about like Concept Design Academy last time? Or like maybe a couple months ago? Or like Brainstorm School? Because I feel like those are always like the go-to recommendation for, you know, for this kind of stuff. Well, I mean, it's tough if you didn't have the those kind of like the art center or whatever college experience, but I'm just saying, like, those other schools, the CDA and the Brainstorm, are like just as good, if not better, for you, for this kind of stuff, if you want to get into it. I would say it's like probably the fastest way to get into it is to go to one of those places. Lol, should people drop out of Art Center and go to Brainstorm? I don't know if they should, but I know a lot of people do that. It's an option. If I think I mean, yeah, it depends on you. Some people do a little bit of Art Center and then they go to Brainstorm. Some people do both. Some people skip Art Center, just go straight to CDA or one of those type of schools, and they do fine too. Like, I think you're just gonna you're gonna end up in the same spot regardless of which one you choose, but you just gotta, they're all good. Like, any of them are good, but the thing is, like, it's much more accessible to go to the smaller schools than Art Center. You know, like, a lot of people just can't afford Art Center, so it's just another option. You know, it's good. I mean, you guys have probably heard this a million times before too, but like, you know, art school, the main thing about art school is just, the only way to get good at this stuff is to actually do it a lot. And I understand that it's like pretty difficult. The main problem is motivation. Like, you don't have the motivation to do it. And when you're in art school and you have your other classmates and you have your teachers there, then it's like, okay, now I have pressure to do it, so I'm gonna do it. It's not really that they're going to teach you a whole bunch of magical knowledge that you need to know. It's more like, I think of artists as more like an athlete type of a thing, where it's not like you need to learn so much stuff to be good at a you know, I would say it's more mechanical and more about practicing and mechanical effort and repetition, versus like, oh, look at all this new information I got. My brain is exploding with knowledge, you know? So that's how I feel about art. It's more of a mechanical thing. I literally have 2 teachers at Art Center and they teach at Brainstorm. Yeah, exactly, right? It's practically no difference for you, the student. The only difference is maybe Art Center, like, they have other types of classes too, like math and whatever, but you're probably not going to get much out of those other non-art related classes. But don't listen to me though, because I'm a little bit jealous that I never got to go to Art Center. So I would say if you're there, it's definitely like a pretty big opportunity. And I would say just like cherish it and go full out and do as much as you can there, because it's like, that's a really big deal. That's a good thing. And it's only 4 years or whatever, but it can like have an effect on the rest of your life, you know? Dang, I really thought I was gonna finish this today, but I didn't. This has been, yeah, I think it's time for me to cut it today, because I gotta go eat lunch. But this might be a 3-parter. But anyway, I enjoyed talking with you guys today. I hope the conversation was interesting. Oh wait, there's more stuff here. Let's see. A person who thinks all the time has nothing to think about but thoughts. Wow, that's a fun quote. I guess the only good thing about Art Center is that a lot of big companies look into the students' works. Yeah, that's another huge bonus. The Zoom classes are awkward. Oh, right, yeah, I didn't even think about that. Everything is Zoom now. Okay, bye Chris, bye Aaron, bye Jaden, Ryan, everybody. See you next time. Have a good day.